Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video. So yeah, I'm playing New World, and you can expect a lot of videos on New World over the next month. But I will still be doing arcade stuff as well when updates come out. But I am going to be doing a lot of New World this month, because I'm all in. I'm playing the game. And since everyone has given their opinions on the New World launch, I figured I'd throw mine in as well, talk about my experience, how the launch has been, talk a bit about who the game really appeals to, because I think there's a bit to talk about. So first of all, the gameplay so far has been pretty smooth. On my rig especially is very surprising because I built this for The Witcher 3, and apparently 6 years have passed. Who'da thunk? Especially considering the massive amount of players that I've been around. It's been mostly like free outside of settlements. In some of the settlements where it's very crowded, it gets a little laggy on my machine. But outside of that, it's been pretty good. And again, this is running like a 970 and a low-end i5. So you can expect most machines to do pretty okay with this. I have had to lower the settings down, of course, a little bit, but it is what it is. Now, how about the actual servers? How have they been? Well, it is Amazon. If anyone can do it right, it's going to be Amazon. And the servers have actually been okay, for the most part. There was one disconnect on day 1 where there was like 20-minute downtime. Day 2, I'm not sure because I never actually got on. Because the one problem there is the 2,000 player cap on servers. And there are a lot more servers. They have opened up even more to deal with this. But it has meant really big queue times. Like excessive queues. Like I came home and I tried to log on the second day of New World, and I just wasn't getting in. There were too many people in. I queued up, I got disconnected, and then the login servers went down. That's actually one issue we had. While the servers themselves were doing fine, the login servers were just getting hammered. So they kept going down, and there's actually an error message that'll pop up every now and then, which I'll show on the screen. And you can click OK on that, and if you just wait, it'll usually throw you back in the queue. Just don't hit anything else, and it should put you back in the queue where you are. I did at one point get put at the back of the queue again, and that was me done for day 2. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to wake up early. And this is day 3 now with me actually doing a video because I didn't want to take a moment to step away from the game, because otherwise I'm going to end up in a queue. So if you're wondering whether you want to dive in right now or maybe wait a bit, it might be a good idea if you've not jumped in already, because I imagine those of you that have wanted to jump in on launch probably already have, and those of you that are just on the fence, you could wait a week. It probably will have died down a little bit by then, but the queues are massive right now. Like on my server at peak time, I'm over on Runebet or something like that. Peak time, there's like an 8k queue, and that takes hours to get in. I think it took on an 800 queue on the first day. It took me like an hour to get in. So you're going to be waiting a little while if you want to try and get in. Now, they have been talking about expanding the servers, and they've already opened up newer servers. So there are low pop servers that you can get in, and you probably won't have any queue time issues. They've also announced for the next 2 weeks that you can just server transfer for free if you want. So if you want to move away from a high pop server to one of the lower pop servers, you can do it, which is, again, really nice. We will just have to see what happens with the player cap on servers. I mean, it's Amazon. They're the people you go to when you want a server, so I'm sure they can figure it out. It could just be a decision they've made because they don't want that many people in the world. I don't know. We will just have to see where it goes. Hopefully they expand it a bit. I think they can definitely fit a few more people in the world. And hopefully, again, those queue timers get reduced because I want to be able to play the game later tonight. Overall, though, I've actually really enjoyed my experience with New World so far. I have had to deal with the queue timers. I've had a few disconnections, and then there's been a few weird bugs that I've had to deal with. But it's, for the most part, been fun. I've just been enjoying it. It's been a very chill game. I think depending on the way you play it, it's either going to be very chill or just some hectic PvP fun. And as of the moment, I've not actually participated in much PvP at all. I've just been focused on the PvE side of things, just to level up a little faster, because PvP doesn't seem to reward as much XP for their faction missions. You seem to get half of what you'd get from the PvE missions, so I've just been blitzing through the levels to do more and more of the content. But that is the way the game is designed. You can either just, again, chill, do the PvE side and gather, craft, which is enjoyable enough, or you can get in a group with your friends and go around PvPing, which hopefully I'm going to get into tomorrow, if I can group up with a friend and actually do it, because we didn't get to play on day 2, so we'll see. From what I understand, there's also PvP scaling, which, again, isn't going to be for everyone. I know some people would like to just have better gear and be a higher level and then dominate the people that haven't played as much, but I like when everyone's on an even playing field. I actually do enjoy competitive games when they're competitive, which most MMOs don't really do very well. Without scaling, it doesn't really work, and scaling sometimes just feels bad to some people. But, you know, I play League of Legends mostly because I hate myself, but also because I like to be competitive. I like it to feel fair, which is very hard to do in an MMO. So I will probably get back and talk more about the PvP scaling and how that feels at a later date. But yeah, that is it for this video. I just wanted to very briefly talk about the launch, let you know how it's been from my experience, and what the game is generally like, so you have an idea of whether you really want to jump into this early or if you want to just wait an extra week or so. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, all the usual YouTube stuff. Follow me on Twitch. I'm going to be streaming on weekends. And yeah, let me know if you've actually been playing and what your experience has been like. Or if you're not playing, let me know why, because I'm kind of curious why everyone else is feeling about the game right now, because we're only a few days in. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next video.